So, this is your room? Yeah, my hospital room. Looks around, approaching one of the empty walls. Right, these rooms are all an illusion. What do you see it as? Is my bed still a bed? Yeah, it's like a dorm room. There are nice paintings on the walls. Paintings? Yeah, of nature and stuff. I remember them from my time in rehab. Dylan has told me a lot of personal stuff in the short time I've known him. I wonder if I should open up more too. I guess I already told him about being in the hospital though. Is there anything else to my life really? I've had to focus on my health for so long. I don't have many options when it comes to hobbies. Mostly I just play video games. I doubt he's interested in that kind of thing though. He's much older than me, and judging by what he's mentioned so far, he spends his time out in the world talking to people. He was even married, well, divorced now. He's lived a much fuller life than me. What's wrong, Ash? I must have let my sadness show on my face because now he's worried about me. What should I say? What was rehab like? I was wondering, what was rehab like? Is it okay to ask? Oh, it was a nice place. Like I said before, I wasn't there for long. It just left a good impression. You mentioned your family sent you there? Yeah, back when they still kind of gave a damn about me. I think they were more freaked out about my bisexuality than my drinking. I mean, my father's still an alcoholic, and he never had to go to rehab. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, at least they didn't put me in conversion therapy. It was just a regular 12 steps program. I like 12 steps. It's simple. You just follow the instructions and your life gets better. Well, I'm glad it helped you. Yeah, it was very stabilizing. I needed it at the time. Dylan and I take a seat on the bed and continue chatting. I tell him a little about my family, how my mom works in real estate, and my dad's an IT technician. They both work. I've always been well provided for, but I was left on my own a lot. I always got the feeling they cared more about their jobs than me. It can be I wasn't prepared for all this reading. I thought that I didn't read up that there was going to be reading in this. It can be easy having to care for a sick... Oh, it can't be easy having to care for a sick kid all the time, though, so I guess I don't blame them. I feel like they only had me because you're kind of expected to have a kid after you get married. I'm not sure either of them were all that excited about being parents. They still took care of me, though, even if it felt like even if it felt a little distant. I've always had trouble connecting with both of them. Someone once told me that your relationship with your parents changes a lot once you're an adult and can see them more as a person, but, well, maybe it's just because of my circumstances. The only change in our relationship was that they weren't obligated to care for me as much anymore. They still pay for my health insurance, at least. I haven't been completely abandoned. I just haven't heard from either of them in a long time. My IV drips. Oh, right. It was starting to run low, wasn't it? My IV's going to run out. Uh-oh, that's not good. I open up the cabinets, curious to see if there are any medical supplies stored inside, but every one of them is empty. Well, would you need a nurse to help change the IV anyway? I've seen them do it enough times. I just need an extra set of hands. I'm bad with needles. Maybe Scarlett can help? It's in this bag anyway. If it's just saline, I'm probably fine without it, but if it's medication, if it's the reason I've been feeling so healthy, I really shouldn't risk going without it. Dylan, can you help me search for a refill? Sure, whatever you need, Ash. We make our way down the opposite sides of the hall, checking each door along the way. One of these has to be a supply closet, right? That's what I expected, but it's just been identical room after identical room. What am I going to do if we can't find a refill? Does it even matter here in the afterlife? If I don't need to eat or sleep, I shouldn't need medicine either, right? But I woke up here with an IV in. It feels important. So we keep searching, but soon we reach the end of the hall. Find anything? Sorry, they're all empty. The closets don't even have hangers in them. Let's try another floor. As we make our way to the elevator, we hear a familiar voice come through the PA system. Why are you making me, Ashley and Celadon, you're needed at the front desk, please. Words are falsely sweet, like a customer service rep faking her way through the day. Maybe the front desk would be a good place to check anyway? His tone is hopeful, but I'm not. We can make a quick stop there anyway. While the elevator descends to the lobby, I stare nervously at my IV bag. It drips once, trying to intimidate me. Scarlet is seated behind the front desk, playing her part as the hospital receptionist. Death leans over the counter, looking like a delinquent, giving her a hard time. Well, that's basically what's going on here. Death is the bully, giving all of us a hard time. So and I walk over to the pair together. I'm worried about my IV. Will it even last through another trial? I should probably mention it before we get sidetracked. Before I get a chance to speak, Death calls out to us. Wow, you guys really came running, masochist. They made fun of us for following instructions. Scarlet fires back from behind the desk before I can figure out how to respond. Oh, shut up. You'd criticize them if they took their time getting here, too. She stands up and walks over to greet us. Listen, Death is plotting something. They haven't left me alone since the previous trial. Sorry you had to put up with that, Miss Scarlet. But, there's actually something urgent we should talk about. Sona gestures to me. It's kind of him to give me an opening like this. Something urgent? My IV's running low. We run around looking for medical supplies. My IV is going to run out soon, so... Ah, you're right. It drains so much. Death, Ashley needs a new IV bag. Are there any refills? Maybe. Maybe. This is a medical emergency, isn't it? I'm not really sure. Mostly I would feel weird without it. Death leans forward, turning to Celadon with a snicker. You want to cancel the trial? Couldn't we just postpone it? No, that's annoying. What is the trial anyway? Ash... We shouldn't start it before we settle your emergency. But I want to know, if it's impossible, we can forfeit right away. Oh, okay. As long as you're fine with it. Well, I'm not fine with it. I'm going to help you look, Ashley. As Scarlet turns to leave, Death stops her. Are you sure you want to do that, Scarlet? She freezes. Death's planning something after all. Donnie's trial is going to require everyone's participation, including yours. Fine, explain the stupid trial, then I'm leaving. Alright, for phase 1 of this trial, a certain drug is hidden somewhere in this building. A drug? Like medication? Scarlet, you saw me hide it. The trial won't progress until it's brought here. I certainly saw you hide something, but I couldn't see what it was. Something for you, Ashley? Is it for my IV? I'm too afraid to ask. You hid her meds, just tell us already. You'll see when you find it. Death walks around the desk, then plops down in the office chair. They lean back and put their feet up on the desk. Scarlet takes off toward the stairway in a hurry. At least she didn't need it convincing. Should we wait here? Never had to think about what would happen if I ran out of medication before. There were always nurses taking care of that for me, and before I was hospitalized, my mom always managed it. But we're in the afterlife, a place where your body's condition stays the same, even if you don't eat or sleep. So we shouldn't think of it as normal medication, probably. Still, if I really don't need it, I didn't need an IV, why did I wake up with it in? It's not just fluids, is it? If I keep thinking in circles like this, my time will run out. My time. It's running out, like an hourglass. Huh? Death told me I didn't have an hourglass. Do you think it's because my IV is acting like one in its place? If that's true, then... Death snickers behind the desk. Man, that's a good one. Hidden in plain sight, huh? Am I right? Do I really only have this much time left? Gee, I wonder. Screw you. I wonder if I'm not ready to die yet. The door to the stairwell swings open and Scarlet comes running back to us. Scarlet, did you find it? It's not an IV bag. It's some type of liquid, though. She shows us the bottle. It's unlabeled, save for a hastily attached piece of masking tape with a word scribbled on in black ink. Conine? What is that? What is this for? Death takes the bottle out of her hand and waves it around like a prize. Conine is a chemical compound extracted from a plant called poison hemlock. A small dose is enough to cause paralysis, starts in your toes and works all the way up through your whole system. If you ingest it, it causes respiratory failure. You'll be conscious, unable to breathe, slowly losing oxygen until you die. In other words, it's deadly poison. Poison? You can't mean... For the second part of your trial, Donnie, Ashley over here has to drink this. What, me? It has to be you. You're such good friends, right? Well, why don't you drink it instead, you monster? Call it off. You don't have to drink that, Ash. It's up to you, Celadon. This time it's Ash's choice. I'll throw you a bone, Ash. Let's count this trial as a double whammy. If you drink it, I'll let you revive with Celadon, assuming you survive, that is. I'll be waiting outside. You have 5 minutes. This feels stupid any which way you put it. Where the hell am I? This feels stupid either which way you put it, because if we drink it and die, then, well, we're dead. We can't revive. But if we don't drink it, we still don't live. So both of these feel like just very, 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 very stupid choice either way. But if we do pass, and we both revive, and that leaves Scarlet here. We can't leave Scarlet. Even though she doesn't want to be friends, we can't leave her. With that, Death turns on their heel and walks out the automatic doors. It's up to me. Celadon? Don't do it, Ash. I don't want to. It sounds horrible, but it might be our only chance. It's not worth it. I'm not worth it. I can just hang on to the next trial. I probably don't have that long. Don't say that. Scarlet and I will find you a refill. I was thinking, if I might be stuck in the afterlife soon anyway, then I can at least help you get out of here. I'll respect your choice, whatever you want to do. You're not seriously considering this. We think my IV might be serving as my hourglass since I didn't have one. The hourglass thing is all nonsense. It's not proven. Right, but we don't know what happens when the fluid runs out. I could be trapped here forever, which means doing this for Celadon might be the only way for both of us. Shouldn't have to. Don't die in such a horrible way. We're already dead, aren't we? I don't care. Don't fucking kill yourself. This is so fucked. Step toward the automatic doors. Look, we don't even know if poison has any effect in the afterlife. I felt just fine the entire time I've been here. I haven't felt normal like this since I was a little kid. I don't know if that's because this place is special or if it's because whatever's in my IV was helping me. But I think my time left to feel good is over now. It's something that shouldn't have been possible in the first place. That's why I'm okay with. Don't worry about me, alright? I stepped outside, letting the doors close behind me before Scarlet and Celadon could say another word. Beyond the hospital doors is an endless expanse of bright white. Hard to believe there's a place even brighter than the inside of that hospital. Although, I guess it's all an illusion. That's what I'm banking on. The illusion of it all. This place isn't real, my IV isn't real, and the poison isn't real. Maybe. I hope. I think Celadon is real, though. And I have a chance to help him. Whether I turn out to be right or wrong. Whoa, you really came out. Yep, I'm ready. They hand me a bottle of poison. The glass is thick and heavy. Looks like you still have some time left. Any last words? Not really. I twist open the cap. There isn't any particular smell to the liquid. Seriously? You're ready to sacrifice yourself just like that? You said I can revive if I drink it too. Check something real quick. Nothing there. You're willing to die horribly for a chance to go back to the real world. To go back to pain and suffering every single day of your life. Well, I made a friend, so maybe I won't have to suffer alone anymore. You're nuts, you know that? You're the one who came up with the trial. Yeah, and it's an insane one. Who the hell would choose to drink lethal poison for some schlub they just met? They're right, I don't have to do this. Could probably get used to it. I could probably get used to things. Here in the afterlife, being stuck here might not be so bad. There are so many things I don't know about this place. It's a little fun trying to learn about it all. If death is okay living here, maybe I could be too? If you can call this living? But I'm not really doing this for my own revival. I like Celadon. He deserves a win. One bottle weighs heavily in my hands. Well, we got one option. Chug it. Time to chug it. Chug the entire thing in one go. It's disgusting, but I've taken worse tasting medicine before. I keep my eyes shut tight as I wait for the effects of the poison to hit. But I don't feel anything. How long is this supposed to take anyway? Damn it, you guys win. Death walks back towards the hospital doors. What happens now? How long until I die horribly? Shut up and come with me. When we walk back into the building, Scarlet and Celadon run up to me with faces full of concern. Ash, how are you feeling? Normal, I guess. It had a bad aftertaste, but I don't feel any different yet. What's going to happen to her, Death? Nothing. Ugh. Death's voice is whiny and childish, the voice of a sore loser. But she drank the entire bottle of Conine. It's a fucking tincture? I can never pronounce that word right. Like those health products you used to sell, Donnie. I've never sold poison. That's what I'm saying. It was a Conine tincture. Yeah, tincture. They start with hemlock, then dilute it down until there isn't a single molecule of hemlock left. They say it keeps the memory of the plant, but it's mostly water. It's water, but then the healthy tinctures I sold, also a scam. Shit's called homeopathy. Learned about it on a podcast. So that's the catch? I called their bluff. Shut up, bitch. I made it too easy. Anyway, we get to revive now, right? You and Celadon do. Tough luck, Scarlet. I feel bad leaving her behind. She helped with the trial, too. What are you going to do, Scarlet? Don't worry about me. Compared to Celadon, I only just got here. Go on ahead, Ashley, before your time runs out. With Scarlet's blessing, I look to Celadon, then Death. Looks like the power of friendship saved the day after all. Barf. Death walks us over to the elevator. They tell us that no one's ever won a trial before, so they aren't sure exactly how the whole process works. It's weird. I thought they knew everything about this place. But maybe it's all a front? As fake as the poison they made me drink. Either way, it's just me and Celadon now. This elevator is apparently the way out of here. The only way aside from walking out those front doors and wandering into the void. This is the only place in the building that Death can't see inside. If there really is a way to revive, it's through here. All we need to do now is figure out how. When I look around at the walls and ceiling inside the elevator, each surface is smooth with no sign of any hidden doors or compartments. I've been in this elevator so many times, can we really leave from here? Death said they saw people go in and not come out. They had to have gone somewhere. I've seen a lot of people come and go. During my time here, they've always just disappeared one day. I guess I've always been too focused on my trials to really pay attention to that kind of thing. I don't know if I would have noticed it either. My eyes fall on the panel of buttons. There's something odd about them. Oh, this wasn't here before. So I leans in close, pointing to a button with an 0 on it, or maybe with an O on it, or maybe a 0. This must be it. We found it, Ash. Should I press it? Go ahead, you earned this. Even though this was the trial where I did the least. Celadon presses the button. The elevator doors close. I wish we could have had all three of us. Going up, huh? Yeah. We're definitely rising. Is this what revival is supposed to feel like? Guess I'd be more worried if we were going down. Yeah, you're right. The two of us stand in silence, unsure of what to say to each other. No one's ever sacrificed themselves like that before me. It wasn't a sacrifice, though. It's the thought that counts. Another silence. How long will this elevator ride be? And will we ever get to see each other again after this? Before I know it, the floor is transformed into a field of dandelions. Hey, Ash. Yeah? You seeing this too, right? What hospital are you staying at? Oh, it's St. Fellows. I know that place. That's where my grandfather... Well, let's not talk about that. Too depressing. Want to come visit? Yes, if that would be okay. Good. That's something to look forward to. I hope he really will come to visit as long as he doesn't try to sell me any supplements. I used to work in health insurance. Oh no, he's not reading my mind, is he? Claims department. I was the guy who looked at insurance claims and tried to find any loophole I could so that the company could deny them. After my grandfather passed, seeing his Medicaid bills, the funeral costs, everything, I just couldn't work there anymore. What an awful thing to do to people. That sounds hard, yeah. That's why I wanted to work in medicine, but there was no way I could afford to go to medical school. I thought selling supplements was the next best thing. I really, really wanted to be able to help people, but my life kept spiraling out of control. So I really can't thank you enough for helping someone like me. It's no problem. Actually, I'm really glad to have been able to help someone at all. Usually I'm no use to anyone. My eyes well up with tears. Celadon doesn't respond. Celadon? We're still rising. It's too bright to see anything anymore. Please come visit me. I want to stay friends after this. I call out to him, but I'm pretty sure he's gone now. Friends, huh? How did I never make a new one? It's so nice, knowing I was wrong about that. It feels so light and warm. I just hope we'll meet again soon. Why is that flashing? Well, it didn't flash on the screen. I guess that was a different thing. Okay, that was interesting. And I'm guessing the other... Counting all my mistakes, it shatters softly like a dandelion. Give my thoughts after this song's over. Put my faith in the wind, hoping I'll grow again. Another time, another place with new friends. Wake me when my afterlife begins. Okay, that... Like I said, that was interesting ending, so yeah, that's what I thought. So we could have revived alone. We could have revived with Scarlet. Revived with Death. How would that have even worked? Bad ending and bad ending 2. We're not going to go for the other endings. At least not today. We may some other time. But yeah, this game was weird, but like in a good way. Because like, yeah, it had a lot of sadness and talked about like not having people, which from my past, I get that. But it wasn't necessarily bad. Like, it had a happy ending, but I see that there's not one where Revive with everybody, which means that, in your, oh no. It's going to work?
Albergo asked me, what is DBD? And your answer, replace all letters except vowels with the letter A. A, 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 G, A, 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 A,
I heard some bars in there.
A A A A A A A A A A A A A A.
I think you hit the limit. How'd the bonking go, Al? But yeah, I don't know how I feel about this game. Much like today, we'll try again some other time. I did get the shotgun today at Mega Bonk. I got it on accident. But yeah, I do see that there's not an ending for reviving with everybody, which means there's no just altogether happy ending. I just don't know how to feel about this, to be honest. Like this game was weird, but I definitely recommend people pick it up and give it a chance and try the other try to get the other endings. Definitely a lot of reading. You have to be ready for a lot of reading.